So we have shown you how to do the Smart Learning Suite through the student side, but now we're going to walk through what Smart Learning Suite looks like on the teacher side. So we're going to build an activity together. Let's go to Google Drive to get started. In my Google Drive, I'm going to click New in the top left-hand corner, More, Smart Learning Suite. And if it's the first time that I'm doing this on a browser, then I will get prompted with a page from Smart that asks me to sign in as a teacher. I want to make sure that I use my district.net account, which will be clicking on the Sign In with Google button. After I sign in with my district.net account, then I'll be prompted with a page that has 4 different options. Let's walk through those steps one more time. So now I'm in my Google Drive. I click on New, More, Smart Learning Suite, and the page will pop up with 4 different options. Let's talk about what these options mean. The first 2 options say import from your device or import from Google Drive. So that's where if I wanted to have an activity that was already made, that was a Smart Notebook file, a PowerPoint, a PDF, or a Google file, then I would import those either from my device if it's stored on my computer, or if it's stored in my Google Drive, I would import from Google Drive. If I just want to build a Smart Learning Suite game-based activity, then I would click Start with an Activity, or if I wanted to do a Smart Learning Suite assessment, then I would click Start with an Assessment. So for our purposes today, we're going to start with a game-based activity. Here's the different game-based activities that Smart Learning Suite has to offer. Let's build a super sort. So in our super sort, we have 2 required categories. For my first category, I'm going to use an example of odd numbers. And in my second category, I'm going to use an example of even numbers. It's important when you're building this template that you fill in the columns correctly. So I will want to put my odd numbers in the odd numbers column and my even numbers in the even numbers column. If I wanted to use images, I could do so. Whenever I have my template ready, I will click Next, and then I will be able to select a theme. Smart has really cool themes that are available to you that have animation and sound effects. If there's one that doesn't meet your needs, then you could do a custom theme. For this activity, I've chosen the rock concert theme. So then I click Finish. And as you can see, it's adding this file to my Google Drive, so I'll be able to find it if I want to access it again. Once it opens up, I have the option to edit the activity immediately, or I can preview it and see what it would look like on the student side. So I'm going to click Preview. And then you can see how my game is going to take place. When I'm ready to exit my preview, then I will click the X in the top right-hand corner. And then again, I've got the option to edit if I need it, or I can go ahead and give my file a name up at the top corner, and then I can click Finish Editing. So at this point, my game, my Super Smart Learning Suite activity is all ready for students to use and access on their devices. For students to access, I'm going to click on my People icon, and I'm going to click the arrow to make my teacher code appear larger, but students would simply go to hellosmart.com and then they would join our class by using your class code. Remember, your class code does not change. If I decided that I wanted to edit this lesson, I could click on the 3 little lines, click Edit Lesson, and then I could edit this super sort activity and change my numbers, or change my images, or change my categories. I could change my theme, or I could even, at the bottom left-hand side of the screen, I could even add another game-based Smart Learning Suite activity or an assessment piece.